Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing a major upheaval in Israel, where reports indicate that Israeli Air Force pilots have abandoned their jets and protests have erupted outside an IDF base in direct opposition to Prime Minister Netanyahu's Gaza plan. This extraordinary chain of events has captured the attention of the nation and the world, raising questions about military discipline, political leadership, and public sentiment. The situation is unprecedented in recent Israeli history, highlighting the tension between policy decisions and those responsible for executing them. From an external perspective, the scene is dramatic and highly visible. The image of trained military pilots leaving their aircraft sends a powerful signal of dissatisfaction and dissent, while the crowds outside the IDF base amplify the message of opposition. Media coverage, both local and international, has captured images of organized protest and abandoned equipment, bringing global attention to the internal unrest. The sheer visibility of these acts demonstrates that the situation is no longer contained within closed doors. It has become a public, political, and social flashpoint that challenges perceptions of stability and control. The external display underscores the seriousness of the issue and pressures leaders to respond swiftly. Beneath the surface, the internal dynamics reveal deep tensions within the military and political leadership. Israeli commanders and policymakers are likely working intensely to understand the motivations behind the pilots' actions and to prevent further disruptions. The situation exposes cracks in morale and loyalty, emphasizing the delicate balance between following orders and expressing opposition. Internal discussions may involve rapid corrective strategies to restore confidence and maintain operational readiness while addressing the grievances that prompted such a public response. For policymakers, the protests are a reminder of the consequences when strategic decisions meet resistance from those expected to implement them. The operational impact of these events is significant. Abandoned jets immediately affect the Air Force's readiness and response capacity, which could have serious implications if tensions in Gaza escalate. The disruption highlights vulnerabilities within the military's ability to execute missions at a moment's notice. At the same time, the demonstration outside the base indicates organized public opposition, showing that dissent is not limited to isolated individuals, but reflects broader social and political concerns. Restoring normal performance will require swift leadership, clear communication, and likely temporary adjustments to training and deployment schedules to ensure both morale and operational efficiency. Safety and security measures remain critical amid the unrest. Military bases have heightened protocols to prevent further disruptions, and authorities are likely relying on internal disciplinary systems to manage personnel. Simultaneously, political channels may be activated to mediate the situation and reduce the risk of escalation. These interventions act as brakes, ensuring that the combination of protest and operational disruption does not spiral into larger conflict or chaos. Maintaining order while addressing public sentiment is a key challenge for leaders navigating this crisis. This episode stands out because it combines military, political, and social pressures in an unusual and highly visible manner. The actions of the pilots, coupled with organized demonstrations, highlight the complex interplay between authority, loyalty, and public opinion. Such an intersection is rare in disciplined military systems, making the story significant for both domestic audiences and international observers. The response from leadership will be closely scrutinized, as it will set precedents for handling dissent in the armed forces and signal the government's capacity to manage controversy. The cost of this unrest is substantial. Operational capability is temporarily compromised, political credibility is challenged, and public trust may erode if the situation is mishandled. Netanyahu's administration faces scrutiny over the Gaza plan and its handling of internal dissent. While the Air Force contends with potential long-term morale issues, balancing enforcement of orders with sensitivity to grievances is essential to prevent further fallout and ensure readiness for future operations. In conclusion, The events surrounding the abandoned jets and protests outside the IDF base reflect a unique moment of tension in Israel, where military discipline, political strategy, and public sentiment intersect in a dramatic way. The external display of dissent, the internal pressure on leadership, and the disruption to operational performance illustrate the complexity and seriousness of the situation. Safety and security measures remain in place, but the implications for military morale and political credibility are likely to be felt for some time. The unfolding events will continue to shape perceptions of leadership, loyalty, and stability in Israel.